Yo ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Square Off, the show that brings you the latest in boxing and kickboxing. I am your host Steven Russo, and to my left is my co-host Apollo Tucker. Hey, what happening people, I am your analyst Apollo Tucker. And in today's episode we cover Amir Khan's return bout slated in December. Now let's get this party started. According to battlefthuk.com, Amir Khan's first fight back will be against lightweight prospect Carlos Molina in a light welterweight bout. In addition to that, the fight will happen in the United States on a to be decided December date. Although it's likely to be headliner on Showtime or at least support an upcoming card like say Cotto vs Trout. Interesting enough, Khan will now be trained Virgil Hunter, who is one of boxing's best trainer, and Khan stated in a press release that he is pleased with his new trainer. Besides that, he went on to say he's looking forward to his new training camp and working on some new things with his trainer. Along with that, he believes that with Virgil in his corner he can get back to the top of the mountain in his weight class. Additionally, Hunter gave his thoughts about the new student. Hunter stated Khan exceptionally talented fighter and he is glad to be his new trainer. Likewise, Hunter went on to say Amir he has many attributes such as his speed and heart. However, with that said, there are certain little aspects of his game that he intends to work on in order to help him realize his immense potential. Nevertheless, his opponent Molina stands 5-6 with a record of 17 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw or no contest with 7 KOs, is an adequate prospect with Golden Boy and Espinoza boxing. And at 26, he went professional in 2007 and has had his name in the press here and there. Nevertheless, he hasn't separated himself from the pack so far in his career, and his best wins have come against Manuel Leyva and Marcos Jimenez, who are nowhere near Khan's caliber. Khan is doing his best to promote the fight by stating, Molina is a good fighter who is tricky and possess a lot of natural speed, who has never been beaten, and he believes that Molina will be very game. And Khan ends with he always wants to mix it up with driven young fighter, and in his opponent he's going against a fighter who has his sights set on being a world champion. In closing remarks, I applauded Amir Khan for giving this relatively unknown fighter a chance to tangle with the best, but this all a ploy to get his confidences back up with warm-up fight against a far from first smaller fighter. Following his back-to-back losses to Lamont Peterson and Danny Garcia respectively. Nevertheless, he did make a good move by switching camps, because I think Virgil can give him new tools and fresher outlook on boxing. However, time will tell if he can have the same or better success than Hunter's #1 pupil and WBC super middleweight champion Andre Ward. Nonetheless, this fight could also backfire despite Molina giving upsides and experience to the much larger seasoned former BAS Super and IB Flight welterweight champion Khan, who stands 5-10, just like Josecito Lopez shocked world when he defeated Victor Ortiz this past summer. Although I doubt it would happen, it sure would be cool, not for Amir, because that would drop his record to 26 wins and with 4 losses and ruin his confidence. However, for Molina there a huge opportunity to become a star and show the world he ready to compete with boxing's elite. While back to reality, Amir is going to slaughter this kid and gets his groove back and improves his overall record to 27 wins with only 3 losses. Then after that, face a named opponent to get his name back in the running for a title shot. Nevertheless, if they're gonna make this fight a main event on Showtime, they better stack the card to sell tickets and bring in big ratings, because the fans deserve full cards, and if something happened to the main event fighters, they have backup plans so the card can stay intact. But if possible, I say put this fight as a co-main event on the Cotton vs Trout card to give the fans boxing more bang for their buck. Well, time to punch out. Well, this ends today's show. I am Steven Russo signing off. And don't miss the next episode of Square Off. Good night and stay safe everybody. I am Apollo Tucker signing off. Oh, don't forget to comment, high-five us, and subscribe to get the latest Dirt from the real team.